thing come live. I'm just muting my phone. We're having some technical difficulties.
We're
not having some technical difficulties. I need to pee, and we need to get his. Oh wait, yeah, that is technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
We'll be back.
So yes, good evening. We are no longer wrecking. If people still haven't got that, which I don't think they have because I got another phone call today about it.
Wait, you got any WX bits?
No.
Okay.
Stop it.
What do you need them for anyway? You got a Forester.
They fit.
I know. That was the
I
point.
was watching the stream about compatibility.
It's like I've learnt. That Forester looked extremely familiar. Yeah, so with the years of info and experience we have, we're giving it to you all 100% for free. Obviously, avoiding the technical difficulty side of things. Hopefully, we do it. Why does that say 8:30? It's 7:30 p.m.
Where?
On the thing. Unacceptable.
Obviously, we haven't updated for a while.
How do you find us on Twitch? Live Facebook chat, live on Facebook and Twitch. What's our Twitch thing? Oh, and now YouTube too. I forgot about that. We're live on YouTube now as well, hopefully. What's our Twitch logo, Twitch thing? Oh, there we go. Nathan beat me to it. So that is our Twitch. If you'd like to go over there, because it has less lag as far as I'm aware. There's a less delay, so I can reply to you quicker. But yes, so it's kind of hard to do the topic tonight because the topic's got to run to the big boys' room. Oh, let's do this. Rohan, steal his seat.
Just explain the concept.
Come steal his.
Now.
Oh, you win?
Probably has to enter it now.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Okay, now we have a Rohan.
Yay.
I feel better now. I'm not
Yeah.
alone and I'm not all awkward.
I could go over here and then
Jason
you will
asks,
be.
how do I get a mohawk like Jacob? Be really bored and just shave. Like I said, I think it was last week, I've been watching back the streams to do the videos on Monday, and seeing my hair go from completely bald to this is pretty entertaining to watch. And Matthew Ramsey said, YouTube did tell me you were live. So I am live.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, I've done the right thing. Oh, no, it's doing that weird thing. Let's see if I do that and go. No, I'm still the main. Sorry, we're going to be looking away from each other. So we got to... Yeah, tonight's topic... Oh, there you go. The Real Stick Man says, let us Twitch. How much is my car worth?
Yes.
Well, that's actually a good question. How much would we value his Outback?
Well, I don't even know to the full extent of what's actually been done to it.
Well,
Starting bidding, I got $50.
Yeah, let's start.
52.
Are we starting a bidding war? Because I reckon we could get it sold pretty quick. But I don't think he'd want to sell it because I don't know if you guys heard, but it is rough tuned now. So it is able to actually pull power now, which is good.
Which is nice, yes.
And yeah, also how long till something blows up? Yeah, I don't think it's going to blow up anytime soon. Like it's making what we guess around 180 to 200 kilowatts at the wheels.
Yeah.
And it's got a brand new STI 207
Yeah.
version 7, so the good one. Big port heads, lots. Okay, I
Going
digress.
on a tangent.
We have Stacey. She said, "How you're going?" I believe we're going pretty well, apart from the technical difficulties.
Not right now.
Palmer asks, "Are we still wrecking?" I believe not.
If you want to put in the effort, we definitely could be.
But I do have someone who may be interested in your mirror if you want to sell it.
I'm back.
Just saying.
Oh, is that actually happening?
Maybe.
And the Real Super Stick Man said, all mad G6E turbo time, sell it. Wait, who's getting a G6E turbo?
You.
I haven't got enough money for that.
Oh.
I have the luxury Bogan Commodore thing that actually works now.
Yeah, and then now you've got a full set of tyres that are...
Way to get a Commodore.
Yeah.
You got a full set of small bore tyres to put on the rear as well.
We got Jason saying, would you nitrous a 2.5 and how long would it last? I reckon you probably.
2.5 seconds.
I reckon you get a pull out of it.
You're optimistic.
Well, the thing is, it's going to be rolling. So you hit it, it may go bang, but you will get the pull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Oh, look, we have someone offering to sell a G6E now.
That was quick.
Josh said, Palmer said, who? Well, I'm trying to convince my little brother to get a little mirror and turbo it. Because I feel like the way he drives, that'd be... Oh, it's Zeb. Wait, since when Zeb had a G6E turbo? Or is it just a G6E?
Probably just a G6E.
G6E plus T.
No. But anyway, so tonight's topic, if you remember all the way back to his wifey's. I don't think she'd approve of that. But
I wouldn't touch that one.
if you remember back to the 21st of May, it was my birthday and we did like a Arch Jacob things and threw him under the bus. And today I decided it's time to throw Cedo under the bus. So it's time to play Ask Nathan some questions, see what
So
he
this
says.
is all your fault.
Oh,
Behind this bus.
it's a big bus.
Behind you, watch out.
Here's a legit question. Jacob want my tires? Well,
Who was that?
Stickman.
I'm not watching the
I'm probably going to
comments
say yes soon. Like, I think my parents are going to get mad at the tire I'm getting because tonight I came to work and I've now got 4 16 inches sitting in the back of my car ready,
yet. What would you need those for?
Mexican runs.
drawing some lines.
Sure.
And Josh said he'll keep an eye out for a turbo mirror for my little brother, which would be dope. Like mirror, charade, anything like that, like little turbo front wheel drive car. Because I don't trust him in a high powered car. We've all seen, like most of these people here know what my little brother's like,
Oh, yeah.
and we don't want to see him do that.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, let's jump into it with Stickman's first question. Yeah, Turbo Civic from Zeb's right. Like, that'd be dope. But again, I feel like that's starting to get to the too much power.
Well, that's
I
when
feel like a 3-cylinder, 1 litre or less motor is the power level my little brother lead.
All the noise is fun, but none of the go.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
watching it?
Huh?
You watching this?
I don't know. Probably is he still sitting out the front? He might be.
Yeah, it was when I ran up and
Okay,
down.
so let's start getting these questions before they disappear into the nether. The
Okay.
first question we actually have from Stickman. Cool, Nathan. What car do you wish you never sold?
Ooh. I don't know. They all had pros and cons, so I don't know. I don't know if I really regret selling any of them.
Does he realize that's not an answer? That's not an answer. You need to pick one.
Okay, how about we go with what car would I buy back?
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. What car would you buy back?
Probably the first WRX.
The green one?
Yeah.
You got a photo?
I have several photos.
Yes.
he's
Look at
prepared.
this, guys. I was actually somewhat prepared today. That's all right.
I pressed the wrong button. It's great.
When I say I was somewhat prepared, I told Cedo he needs to get photos of certain cars, which I feel like he's still actually doing as we're streaming.
Wait, am I back in? I'm not back in. I wasn't trying to dodge the question. I wasn't trying to dodge the question. I just
Press the wrong button. It happens. Anyway, so yeah, probably the first WRX.
Did it actually have 562 kilowatts?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything.
Because that's actually a cool plate if it did.
It didn't. They were just plates that came on the car when I bought it.
You've disappointed Stickman
Why?
because it appears he knows what cars you've owned previously.
Yeah.
And his comment was not the Corolla. Sad.
No, not the Corolla.
You weren't a fan of the Corolla?
Yeah, it was alright. I don't know if I'd buy it back though.
I mean, if it's a Corolla, so you could run it on vegetable oil and it wouldn't die.
I may or may not have done that.
Okay, before we get off track again with the few comments I see, we'll jump to Jason's question, which is, so Nathan, what is the best thing you've learnt over the 7 years? 8 years. It's been 8 years. I say it every time, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 years. What is the best thing you've learnt?
Best thing I've learned.
I don't know. That's what he's asked. I'm not that smart. I can't decode things.
Yeah. That's best thing.
Most interesting, most useful, I guess.
No idea. This wasn't on the list of questions either. So,
Oh, like I said, I'm throwing you under the bus. Like,
Yeah, I know.
the people have spoken.
yeah, I know.
Well, no,
I don't
this-
think you could put it down to any one thing, but just knowing what all the parts are that cross over between models is really helpful. So we'll probably go with that.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Again, I'll quickly jump to Stickman's question, and then I'll quickly run through some things other people have said.
Yeah.
Stickman said, "Oh, what do you wish you never had to learn?" I feel like I know the answer. I hope I know the answer, but
Why? What were you going to say it was?
how weak 5-speed gearboxes are.
I only did that once.
Yeah, but it's not something you ever want to learn. It's not a fun experience.
Yeah.
Or to make sure brake lines are connected properly so they don't rub on rims.
Probably that one. I was going to say anything in relation to the timing belt of the
Yeah.
Gen 2 Liberty that I had. Just because, yeah, that was terrible.
fair enough.
Yeah. Let's quickly slam through some of these other comments.
Yeah.
Josh Palmer said, "Is Tito going to be okay after the bus?
I don't know. Someone keep 000 on speed dial.
Just don't hit the button or you'll get in trouble."
Yeah.
Zeb says turbo gets would be dope.
No.
Get some.
No, it would not.
Dude, standard gets is a fun.
You're not wrong there.
Josh reckons turbo mirror probably bad then. But the thing is, the turbo mirror, yes, because he says because wheels will just spin. Yes,
Yeah.
they will spin, and that's all it will do. Like, you're not going to gain a lot of speed. Whereas if he gets another car that he can fit big sticky tires underneath,
Yeah.
he's going to rip up and go into a tree.
True.
And no.
Yeah, fair enough.
We
His field
have
brother, obviously.
Tristan saying, "So mine trust." Oh, he's got a question to see if we can figure out. That's actually probably good whilst Jason's here.
Yeah.
I have an issue with an 04 XT Forester, 2.57 shorty, and fresh 255 heads. It keeps failing plugs and overfueling. Can't fault it on the scan tool. AFM read is reading volts and only mods. There's more to that. How do I read more to that comment?
You have to jump on the Facebook page and read it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no.
That's what I had to do last week.
Oh wait, no, and only mods. There's no more to that. It's just ... AFM is reading volts and only mods.
What does that mean?
I am not sure. We will need more details for that one.
Maybe he's going to keep typing.
But it is a very common Subaru thing to foul out plugs.
Yeah.
Like if you put your injectors in without tuning it, because that could be a very big issue. Like even slightly larger injectors have a huge effect when you don't tune them properly, because you've got to remember you're multiplying it by a lot. Stacy says, "My mom's got an XB John Goss special, full original, sitting in the garage."
Ooh.
That sounds pretty solid. Where's the garage?
Don't answer that.
Yeah, please don't answer that. Like, I can be trusted. I'm not sure about other people.
Yeah.
Mikey says, "Why not your Bug STI Cito?"
I didn't really enjoy that car.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like me. Like, you didn't drive it much, but it was a very stiff car. And as we
I
all,
drove it enough to know that I didn't really like it as much
Yeah.
as some of the others.
if we all know Nathan, he's not a racer.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't build a car to race around all the time like us. Whereas the STI was
A race car.
a race car. It was,
That's what it was built
yeah,
for.
we were meant to do. Me and Nathan were meant to enter the
Time attack.
time attack things, but my car kept braking, and Nathan's car was just Nathan's car. It just chilled.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's a lot going on.
All right, go from the top then.
Out of all the food you can eat, which on what?
What?
Yeah, out of all the food you can't eat, which one do you think you're missing out on most?
Ice cream. Definitely ice cream.
Are you allowed gelato?
No.
Does gelato still have milk?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
But I did learn today, which may be to my and my waistline's detriment, that Baskin Robbins now have vegan flavors.
Should I be concerned? I have the thinking community saying hi, sir. And what is the name of the beard guy?
I think that's you.
Yeah, I know that's me. Should I just get
Probably.
just listen to bearded bacon?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll just go with that one. I'm not clicking that one up because if anyone knows Zeb, we're not putting that up because they will be scarred.
I don't want to know then.
The mods are minimal, is what Tristan said.
Okay.
Jason says, how many times did you look / talk to a customer and think, are you what? Serious? Sorry, my mind did not just click and I had a bad word. I was a little bit too long. How many times I can answer for me? It was like, for me personally, it would happen all the time.
I stopped counting very early on, but the other thing was I don't think I ever got to the point of thinking that. It was more just like, I don't know, a long time ago I adopted the attitude that people have got to learn somewhere, so they might as well come and find out from somebody who knows, rather than just, looking down on them and going, okay. But then I guess once you inform them and then they still make, what is essentially a bad choice, I don't know. I think that only really happened a handful of times.
I was going to say, that was with me too. Like, I'd happily explain it to someone.
Yeah, I'd rather educate someone than talk down to them or look down on them.
The times I thought, are you serious, were when I had to repeat myself 100 times.
Yes.
Except
Which
for that,
thankfully didn't happen that often.
except for that one time.
Which
There
one
was
time?
one time, I'm not going to name names, but someone tried to convince me and you that the 1.8s, naturally aspirated, had fully forged internals and were stronger than WRX motors.
I know exactly who you're
That's all
talking
I'm going to say. That there, when the person said that, tried to convince me that, I was just like,
Are you kidding?
yeah, my head really hurt that day.
Yeah.
And Jason said leaking injectors maybe for the issue with the fouling up.
Yeah.
Could it also be cold? So it's a VF34 process where 3-inch stainless exhaust are the only mods.
Still, really, that all comes down to tune, doesn't
I
it?
still think you need to, have you had it tuned? Because the thing is, after the GC8 and the first gen of Foresters, any kind of mod makes drastic changes to the tunes. Like the ECUs in the later models weren't as self-learning as the earlier ones. So if it hasn't been tuned, that's most likely going to be the issue because you're throwing a lot more air, so the computer's going to be throwing in a lot more fuel.
Yep.
And that would be fouling the box. Chloe says hi.
Hi.
Hi. Mikey said, is that because it got beat by?
That wasn't my car.
That wasn't his car.
Get the facts straight.
I swear we tell Mike that every time we talk about it.
It's because he owns a Polo.
It was the
Yeah, he's just tall because he knows it would beat his Polo, and his Polo will never do that.
yeah. But the funny thing was that was the
LSD is not good on you.
fastest STR out of the three of us.
Yeah, it was. And it's still lost.
It lost to Apollo, so it wasn't too good.
I don't know if I've talked about it publicly, but I hit limiter on those shifts too.
Yeah. Just
I mean, got to limiter and then shifted, and it still beats.
still got me.
Yep.
Stacy said, I once bought a WRX Spec 4, Club Spec 4, and let find out the engine was a 92 Liberty RS.
That's probably better.
Actually, yeah, it'd most likely be a closed. That's a good thing. If it was one of the closed models.
Yeah, if.
That's the thing, that'd be the catch.
Yeah.
And also the fact that, was the Spec 4 that early style motor as well or no? I thought the Spec 4 was starting to get into the 99 2000.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I mean. So, the block, unless they active wires in the early style wiring as well. 'Cause
Yeah, I'd still rather have that block,
Yeah, the heads.
not the heads.
Aren't those-
Cams would have been more aggressive though.
Weren't they the Tiki boys?
Yeah, if they weren't fixed properly.
Yeah.
There was a factory recall on those.
See, I've got to make sure I read all Zeb's comments properly. That was one of the things Cito didn't want to learn.
What?
I feel like getting beaten by Apollo.
Oh yeah.
No, the motor thing.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't really care.
Stacey says now I'm going to see the bro Russell at Subi Evolution. Yeah, Subi Evolution. We've bought a few cars of theirs, like
2?
we've
3?
got one there. That's one of their old Foresters. And we used to send them a fair few parts. And no, I'm not naming and shaming. And no, I'm not naming and shaming.
Who?
Zed's asking me to name and shame about the person with the
weird mindset.
About the motor.
No.
That's not a good one.
No.
And Tristan says,
We can throw each other under the bus, but not customers.
Tristan says, no tune yet, but book in Narang. I reckon it'd be down. But you need to make sure you put fresh plugs in before you get it.
Yeah.
So like even if you drive it there and then change the plugs there, like you want the least out of plugs.
Just get some El Cheapo copper plugs to drive it there.
Get them to change the plugs on the dyno.
Yeah.
So you know it's for
Well, before it goes on the dyno.
and like he says, Eamon's Eamon's thing got beaten pretty hard.
Yep.
And what does Jason say? Okay, unlimited expenses. What car would you buy and which / what models? Ooh, good. I like this. I haven't had to use any of my questions yet.
Does it have to be a Subaru?
No. Does it have to be a Subaru? I'm going to let Jason decide. We'll have to give it a second.
Do, 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 do. No?
So skidders.
No skidders.
Anyone have a big concrete pad at their house? I know I do over water, but I can't. No, any car. So any kind of car you want.
Okay, any car. I've spoken to a few people about this recently for some reason. Yeah. I don't know why. But yeah. Anyway, any car, unlimited expenses, what would you buy and what mods? Nissan R35 GTR. Because unlimited money, but you know me, I don't like to spend money unnecessarily. So I feel like that's as best bang for buck I can get without going super over the top and can't drive it on the road. And I'd probably just do an exhaust and intake and a tune. Because then it'd be good fun, but it's still like a reasonable amount of money to spend. If I crash it, I'm not going to care too much because it's not like I just crashed $500,000.
They were like half.
No, they're about 180 at most.
That's not that bad.
I probably wouldn't buy a new one either. So probably like 100,000, 120 maybe.
Yeah, it does make sense because again, it does come down to your driving style.
Yeah.
You're not like us who would send it all day, every day. Oh my gosh, I've got to fix this.
Probably better pads and rotors as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, nothing major.
Yeah.
It's probably boring for most people, but yeah,
I don't think it's too bad though.
it could be more.
Like my issue is like I have too many cars in mind to actually pick one.
You guys should probably answer that too, because anyone can answer this question.
Rohan?
So, I don't know, you can pick a list of 5 then.
I would buy a 2002 Mazda RX-7.
Okay, which one?
I can't even remember which one it was. The RZ, I believe it was.
Okay, continue, Rohan. Sorry.
Yeah, I believe with the RZ, it only came with a 2-seater, 17-inch wheels and a few other bits and pieces. I would probably at most street and mild port it with keeping the twin turbos. Most people would only go for a big single, but I want something that's a nice driver car. But I would definitely put the money down to get a REM Amir kit. I love those kits.
Did I just have a stroke? Was that English? I have no idea what that means.
Wait,
You're going to have to explain
I
that
got
to me.
interrupted by spaghetti.
REM Amir do kits for the RX-7s, and they're touring cars. I guess that's what the class is.
Mm.
Run them.
Wait, so which model RX-7?
The 2002. So the FD3S.
Okay. Basic, but okay.
So you.
Oh, hold on.
You're like-
There we go. I'm off camera, so
I can pick 5 cars.
Wow.
FC.
Get to that later.
I'll go for an FC.
Right.
Okay, 20B, nice big Turbsky, because Brap.
you can get a Brap out of a 13.
Big old like
Only eat brat if you have gastro.
That's true.
308 Tirana with a nice big supercharger on it.
Mm. So that's 2.
That's 2. 32 GTR, because it's the only DC GTR. And then
The
probably
True Gods
HR31. I like those, like the pillarless ones. Have you seen those? My mate had one, and it was a rolling meme for about 2-3 years, where every time he put a photo up of it on Instagram or Facebook, I just wrote, "I hate you." That's literally all I see, because it's like full suede interior. So it's an R31 Skyline with no middle pillar
Okay.
and RB20. So beautiful. And then lastly, Familiar. I had to leave it. I had to leave it for last. Yeah, Familiar all the way. I love my Familiars. But we have Tristan saying the heads I have a long thread chamber and can't get coppers to suit the right size or heat range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because the 2.5 is a bigger head. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
all the thread spark plugs.
Yeah, but you should be able to find it. Like, there's enough 2.5s around. But yeah, I tilt it down to the thing and put fresh ones on. That's most definitely what I'd be doing. Okay, so I guess now I can start asking my questions until other questions arise.
Yep.
When did you start working on cars?
Whoa. I don't think I did my first oil change until like, I think I was 21.
Wow.
Might have been 20 actually. No,
Late bloomer, I see.
21. Yeah.
Definitely late bloomer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't even my first car. It was my second car. I started doing my own oil changes.
I think I was 16. I wasn't even doing my own car. I didn't even have a car.
Wait, sorry. Before cars, I built my own bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned to change the tires on my own bike, like the tire tubes and stuff. My friend got a new bike, so he wanted to get rid of his old one, but he was only getting rid of the frame. So then I had to get like the handlebars off mine, the bell off mine, the wheels off mine, pedals off mine, everything off mine, and put it on that. That was fun. I think I was 11 when I did that. 10.
But yeah, no, I'm just trying to ignore what Palmer said, because he's been on the bandwagon of me buying a Familiar for a very long time.
True.
And he's just saying, buy one then. I will. I have some big changes coming up in the next 6 months. So I'm not saying it online. Nathan knows what's happening.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mind transfer jutsu. No, I'll talk about that.
Working.
Zeb says, do you miss Reckons and Roots?
Yes and no. There are some parts I miss to it. There are some parts I don't. So,
Do you miss seeing Zeb's tattoos?
I haven't seen them.
Wow, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that the one? Is that the one he's had for a very long
I've heard
time?
about it extensively. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I think the actual wrecking, like the actual pulling them apart and stuff, I don't miss so much. Definitely putting them back together was interesting, like, you know, when we did for our own projects and stuff. But I'd say the thing I miss the most is like being able to help people with whatever they need.
Yeah, that was definitely something.
Heaps of people still asking for parts, and obviously we don't have them. So, yeah, and people don't want to pay new prices, which is what they came to us for. And now that we do new stuff, not as many people are buying. So, yeah, well, that and COVID. COVID just killed everything. But anyway. But
I'm just trying to work. Oh, because of the bikes. Oh, I can just see Nathan.
BMX bike, not a motorbike.
I'll let you click on the next one and read it out because it's for you.
That was there.
Yeah.
I'll come down and show you.
Okay.
I'm not okay with that. Remember what we said about PG and ban? It applies now.
But he's not showing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to come down and show you. No, I don't think he's going to do it on stream. I hope not.
No, he said he'll come down. But either way, he's got to keep it PG.
Yeah, true.
Cool.
Rohan,
Yes. Next question.
what's the next one?
Yeah, what's the next question?
3 seconds.
Which one are we up to?
What cars have you owned?
Oh, right. That's right.
I did this so with like me and you, Rohan. We can turn our camera off and go have like a coffee and then come back. He's got what 150.
Yeah, I'm not going through all those. But look, that was the best shot I had of my first car. I didn't even bother taking a photo of the whole thing for some reason.
Why not?
I don't know. Camera crap back then. I don't know.
Seb says that's why I haven't put it on here.
This is a Corolla. I don't know. It's not that exciting. What else do you want me to say?
Can we pause this? So this was Nathan's first car. Was it a 4.8? No.
No, it was a 4.8,
So basic
unfortunately. I didn't find out what a 4H was until after I bought it.
rookie mistake.
Yeah, I know.
I just feel like we'll come back to that topic. I just saw Jason's one and it just made me giggle. While stripping cards, what's the weirdest thing you found in one? I feel like there's a few. I feel like there's one I'll have to say because you won't say it.
Butt plug!
Okay, he said it. We did find
I'm not showing it.
Yeah, we did find a butt plug.
We know where it is.
We found a butt plug. I don't think Nathan knew initially what it was until we told him, and then it ended up in the bushes somewhere.
Yeah, someone threw it in the bushes and we never found it again.
Yeah.
Many people looked, but nobody ever found it.
We had that and I'd probably say Methmobile.
Yeah, drug paraphernalia.
Yeah. Well, you had that happen before as well, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Which was a bit more than Methmobile.
Some pills.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a plastic bag. Fix it bag.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. Don't come looking to us for them either because we'll just pass you straight on to the police like we did with both of those things.
Yeah. But I feel like there's some pretty big things. Like,
Monopoly pieces? Back in 46.
I don't know where they went. I had them here. I used to have them on my desk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a lot of things. One thing that really hurt me, I don't know who did it, but someone did it, was this Star Wars eraser that was actually still in the bag. And I'm like, that's going to be worth something. And then someone took it out of the bag. And I'm like,
How rude.
but then again, like, do I show them all
I don't know.
the random stuff? I have lots of random stuff I found in the cars. But no, I reckon those things are probably the main one. Like, who leaves the butt plug in the back of their car?
Sure it wasn't a dog toy. I could have
I'm
sworn it was
positive it's not dog toy.
Okay. Cool. Sure. I
There
don't
was
want to know how you're sure, but yeah. Moving on. Moldy lunch containers. We found a few of those. I don't know if you remember those or if you blocked those from memory.
we think, yeah,
Not your mom.
there was a decent
I've
amount
got plenty of those too.
There was, yeah. There was a decent amount of drug paraphernalia because even Nick's car.
We should mention him on stream.
Oh, he didn't even know.
Oh, okay.
Like, we found clear eyes and pieces for oil pourers and stuff like that in it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just pieces.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Indra, I don't know how to say
The
that
next
last
comment
name. It
down.
says hi.
Hi.
No, I didn't. I'm not putting it up, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about there.
Okay, back to your cars. So what came after the Corolla?
After the Corolla, then I decided it was time to upgrade, I guess. So, wait, where is it? This one. So when I said first WRX, that was my first WRX, which was my second car, which I got just a year and a half-ish after I got my license. Because P-plate laws didn't exist. Well, you didn't have to pay P-plate back then. There weren't power restrictions back then. You didn't have to get an exemption or nothing. You just went and bought the car and drove it.
So that's Cole's car park. I know about that.
Yes. Good job.
I used to work.
Oh, okay.
Now my photo spotters.
Good one. But yeah, that went through a couple of iterations with different wheels.
I was going to say, please tell me you got rid of those from us. They're the buddies? No,
No,
T.
E37s. They were much better.
I agree,
Although the
Jason.
other ones were on there much longer than they should have
I
been.
don't like that.
What about these ones?
These ones I feel better.
Yeah. And then before I sold it, I wasn't going to sell it with those on it.
No,
Yeah. We just made it a nice thing.
That looks better. I'm pretty sure I've got a set of those in the back of my car.
Yep.
Well, the other ones, the T37s, were they 37s? Were they 17 or 18?
18.
18. Okay.
18, but
I still don't know how I feel about 18s on GCA.
Well, you have a look at mine. I'm running 17s on mine,
I
and it looks a
think
bit odd.
technically the tires were too big for it because they were 225, 45, 7.
18s just
Yeah, I even
18.
I feel that my 225s are too wide.
What do you think? Do you think they look too big?
Yeah,
Well, okay, to make them fit properly and not scrub, I put BT Racing coilovers in there and the guards rolled. So,
Is that a Pro Drive sticker on your side skirt? Okay.
because even with mine, I'm slowly wearing away.
Yeah.
I'm slowly wearing away the fender liner in the fronts from the wheel constantly hitting it.
oh, you didn't. Actually, sorry, I only had the rear guards rolled, the fronts were fine.
Yeah, I had all my guards rolled.
Wait. Is our echo happening still?
I
think it's because I'm looking.
I have. Sorry, RTX voice selected. How's that? Is the echo gone now? Check yours too.
Is the echo gone now, Justin?
It took this long for someone to mention the echo.
Yeah, I'm still on the.
Oh,
It's because I was streaming here on my own on Tuesday.
I'll come back to your question in a second, Zeb. So, because we'll continue going through some of Nathan's cars.
Okay.
What was
So-
it after this one?
At the same time of owning this one, we owned not that one. That's the one we sold. I didn't get time to find a full picture of that, but yeah, I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Oh, this is the
um,
Heritage. The
Bilstein edition.
Bilstein edition, yeah.
98 Subaru Liberty RX Bilstein edition. So non-turbo, but this was registered in my name. But you know,
The
car
last
my
one.
wife drove while I drove the Rex. Surprisingly, this
The echo's way better.
oh cool. This beat the Rex off the line.
Yeah.
Every time because it's 2.5 liter until you hit boost and then it was game over. But you know, off the line. Yeah.
I'd like to see your old Rex racing now, though.
Yeah.
who's got it
This
now?
ended up, one of our mates ended up buying it and
Christian.
turboing it. I don't know if he still has it or not, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he sold it.
And Justin says it was hurting his head. After that, was it the Gen 4? Let's see how good my memory is.
Yes.
Again, this was before my time, but I remember that he had a Gen 4.
So I sold the Rex and bought this. This was a 2005 Subaru Liberty GT Premium. Premium pack? Premium pack.
So it wasn't even a Spec B?
No.
Ew.
No, but it was manual.
But it wasn't Spec B.
No, but it was manual. Do you have any idea how hard it was to find a manual one of those?
Yeah, but it's not Spec B.
And it was white. I wanted a white one.
So look at those
That's
little
like-
17-inch rims.
Well, okay, wait. I'll get to that. To the point that we flew, like Sharissa and I, my wife and I, flew all the way to Sydney and drove this back.
Huh.
In one night.
That's
Well,
a
one
very
day.
that's a very big banana.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, to your point, the wheels, we tried, like, you know how I took the rays off?
Yeah.
It did not look good.
Hmm.
What is with... Is that gutter rash, or was it meant to be like a chrome outer?
No, we machined the lip to get rid of gutter rash.
And you just didn't paint it?
But either way, it didn't look good anyway, because I tried it before machining the lip as
I
well.
feel like bigger tires would have helped them.
Might have, but the color still didn't match.
Yeah.
It was too dark.
Like
for the
that
white.
color works with my body.
Yeah.
But not that one.
But yeah, that car was good. Like, we drove that all the way to Tassie.
Here you go.
This was like waiting to get on the ferry.
Just because Stickman is asking about this car.
Yeah.
What do the plates on the Gen 4 mean?
Plates on the Gen 4 read as serve. 5.3 RVE. Yeah. I don't know.
Yes.
Everyone got that? Yeah. Hey, look, it wobbles. But look, the reason for that is because, like, most people saw this and said, like, that's awesome. It's like you got served, like, like I beat you.
Yeah.
But the point of this was that I believe that life is not all about me. Or, nobody should believe that life is all about yourself. So, the point is to serve other people, which is why why I bought these plates. And that's the attitude we've adopted and held the entire time that we've been running the business, to the point that you probably can't read it from there, but on both my whiteboards behind me, it says help people. So, yeah.
But talking about getting served, that's like my mate with his Evo.
Yeah.
Like his last name's Burns.
Yeah.
He had get burned plates.
Yeah.
So everyone thought he wanted to race all the time because get burned.
Yeah.
And no, he ended up getting rid of it for Dinky. But yeah, so that's the plate set. But Stigman also asks, how was your interstate drive in a certain Toyota you bought?
Oh, yeah, I don't have photos of that.
Which Toyota is this?
The one that I forgot to find photos of.
Are you lying to us? You ignoring a car?
Well, no, I owned it simultaneously as the same time as the WRX.
Seb loves you.
I actually don't have photos of it.
Just so you're aware.
Oh, thanks, man. I think. Yeah, I may not have photos of that.
Okay, what was it?
It was a Toyota Celica 89 model.
Oh, yep.
With a 3S GTE. I bought it for $2,800 and really wish that I had not.
I think it was a slave issue. What happened?
The whole thing was just stuffed. We drove it back. Dan and I flew to Sydney. We drove it back overnight. When we got there, the guy it was in Western Sydney. So just use your imagination. And the guy was like we'd sent a friend to go check it, and he just drove it up the road and back unregistered in like first and second. So we got down there, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, get stuck in third." So the shifter might need some WD-40 or something. He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Okay, cool." We figured, like, being the part of Sydney that we were in, if we didn't buy the car, the guy was probably going to kill us and bury us in the backyard. So we bought the car and drove away. So we stopped at a Repco and grabbed some tools, and like, we didn't know anything back then, so we grabbed some WD-40 and sprayed it around the shifter. Didn't do a thing. So we figured that, the way that I drive, like, Dan found that very quickly that it hit boost cut, and I'm like, doesn't hit boost cut when I drive it. He's like, you're not putting your foot down flat. But anyway, so we had to wind down the boost because I had a manual boost controller. But yeah, we drove it all the way home. Somehow it did get stuck in third. We actually figured very quickly that it was probably the synchros, because it wouldn't come out of third at high revs unless the revs dropped again, and then you pulled it out. Otherwise, you had to get both hands on it and go bang. So that was fun. Yeah, we got it back. We did an oil change on it, I think, the weekend after we got back. Oh, wait, no, that would have been when I started working on cars. And yeah, I think there was about 1.5 liters of oil in it. Yeah, anyway.
I love that YouTube name. The awkward mango says, "Hey."
Is that John?
I don't know, but it is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, before we continue then, so we're on the GT. So remember the GT.
Yeah.
We'll quickly jump, because this one we can kind of mix in with the thing.
Yeah.
What was the worst car you've ever owned? I think you just...
Celica.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you just answered that. That's why I wanted to put it up now.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling this is one that I need to lose some weight so I can come with.
Hang on, I'm still trying to find photos, because I think I do actually have some.
So what did you end up
COVID is
doing?
over, would there be a Japan trip?
I would like to do that,
They
yes.
did ask.
It's actually on that board.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Because I've been told that there's a dude over there that really like
I know who
really well.
about it, yes.
Like
Yes.
I don't know him, but every time I talk to like Jason and Michelle and you,
Yeah.
like,
This
you
guy,
guys,
get on
this
like a
guy's
house
gonna
on fire.
love you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of keen, but no, you'll get us thrown out of places.
Who?
Zeb, yeah.
No. That's a straight, solid no.
I could just see him running around showing people.
I
his
don't want to
tattoos.
see that. And I definitely don't want to be responsible for that.
Okay, so
Wait, I got a photo.
you got a photo?
I got a photo.
We found a photo of Sleeker.
We called it the red rocket. It probably should have been the red turd.
That is dope.
That's what we thought too until we drove it.
So what? That was factory turbo.
No, it wasn't factory turbo. It wasn't a GT4. It was a front-wheel drive that had been converted to a turbo engine.
That actually reminds me of something I saw for sale a couple of years back when I was looking for a car after I crashed my 97 GC.
Yeah.
There was someone selling a facelift Celica in Canberra.
Facelift.
So the bug light, the round lights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so a late model, second gen, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how they refer to it.
Wait, what
And-
are we talking about?
This is my experience on looking for cars for sale.
Yeah.
And it had full GT kit and everything, including engine and everything.
Yeah.
But still front wheel drive. I'm looking like, why in the world would you put that much money into that car to only live in front wheel drive instead of actually
I'm
going through the
so
effort
mad at Michelle right now.
or driving it?
Why?
Her comment hurts me.
Why?
Pop headline.
The song. Yeah.
Dave's got to look it up and listen to it.
No, I'm going to make everyone else suffer.
No, you can't copyright.
No, I'm going to just send it as a
Oh,
link.
yeah, okay. Oh,
Oh,
wait, hang
it's
on.
like so stuck in my head right now.
Awkward Mango says, help me. If you're talking about from Zep, there's no helping you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Zep promises that he'll behave. That means
Oh,
nothing to me.
yeah.
I've heard that before.
Michelle, please refer to that video and try not to get it stuck in your head.
That goes
because-
for everybody.
yeah,
Nobody
for
ever played
everyone.
this around. Why did you start it at 39 seconds?
I don't know. I copied it and it just started there. I copied it.
Okay.
Just accept it. You can take it back 39 seconds.
And Stickman says, my wife wants to go back to Japan, and I think I've used up all my dirt questions that I have from knowing Nathan since before we could drive. Probably.
Just so you know,
I actually forgot about this car before we brought it up.
that car there, it was either that or my 323.
What?
One of those.
These?
Yes.
Ooh.
But,
Actually, I think you would have liked one of these cars.
yeah, but that one needed a full motor.
So did this one.
My 323 only needed a head.
Oh.
Then another head. Then another head. Then a
So you
motor.
probably
Then a
want one of
gear.
these.
No, I just probably shouldn't have driven my
Oh, yeah.
323 like it was a race car.
This car was the car that taught us about,
Swear words.
removing the check engine light. Because we got back. Jason's she's playing pop-up headlights, which is the song that Jacob linked. And Jason says he hates you. That's totally on you.
Ooh,
It's fine. It's
bizarre.
fine.
I
Do
win.
not play that in here ever again.
But no, I really, that's one of my favorite shapes of Celica.
After that, I wouldn't own that again. But yeah, sorry, check engine light. So when we got back here, we went to a wrecker to replace like a bunch of trim pieces that the previous owner had painted red and bits and pieces that weren't working very well, like the instrument cluster. We put the new instrument cluster in from the car that we got at the wrecker because the guy had printed his own faces and put them on. Far out. Anyway, we put it in and check engine lights on. We're like, what the heck? We swapped it back to the old cluster. Fine now. There's no bulb in the check engine light.
Dodgy people.
Yep. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
No,
great.
I really did like that. Or the model before, the fastback. Like I used to call it.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like a Celica Mustang kind of thing.
But I love how with Celica, Toyota's like rally car, racer car.
I wouldn't.
I'm concerned about what they've just put in. So I'm not going
I'm
to
not
click.
clicking that link.
No, I'm not clicking that
clicking
either.
link either.
Someone
In
else
fact,
click
I
it and tell us what it is.
Hide that link. But anyway, we won't do that. Anyway,
I
so
don't think you put anything too bad up.
should I move into the next onto the next card?
Yeah, go to the next.
There's
I'll go
still
to
a
the
lot to go through. I went back, sold the GT, and went back.
next. Why'd you do that?
Because GCA, man, wouldn't you?
And it has black handles as well.
Oh, next time I should stop the video.
If you could swap your car, would you swap back for a GCA?
No, because I've answered this. You asked me this like a week or two ago.
Did I? What'd
Yeah.
you say?
No.
Well, not now that it's rear-wheel drive.
No, even still, because
Right?
the comfort in that, like I'm becoming an old man.
Yeah.
It's comfy.
Oh.
Dude, it's got leather seats,
Yeah.
electric leather seats.
Yeah.
Nice air conditioning that's like cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's comfy.
Mm.
GC's a gangster,
I
but
feel like I don't know you
I don't
anymore.
know. I've like lost my urge of
Look,
power.
GC8.
They are
a
pretty.
silver one like yours was.
But see, my issue is yours is a color code. Yours is a
Oh,
color
so
code.
what?
I'm a cheerer pub. I'm sorry.
What about
But it's got black handles.
better?
It's got black handles like Cedo wants.
No, but that's what I mean. That's no, that's not cool. I like my color matched. People are fancy.
Okay. Anyway, so after that, then we downgraded a little bit because had kids and stuff and was running a business and trying to get that off the ground. So that was fun. Yeah. Gentry Liberty wagon lifted.
It is. Damn.
That's just how we bought it. We did remove the lift kit. There
Why?
was like a cardboard box full of aluminium blocks that we sold for scrap.
Zeb said, I need to wait till my kids grow up. I want a 2-door.
But then you'll have to sell
Well,
it.
I mean,
So I wouldn't recommend it.
if you wait, 4 or 5 years, you could import one from Japan, and they're decently cheap if you don't go for someone that.
They
Rust
won't be
is
by
a
then,
thing.
I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, the big thing with it is that keep in mind the states have 2 doors already, so they probably won't buy any.
I'm pretty sure I remembered this car. I came around when you were selling this car.
Yeah.
Because you were freaking out. Because this was like one of your first cars you sold with like roadworthy and stuff.
No,
With Rego.
no. All the previous cars got sold with Roadworthy and Rego, I think.
What in the hell are the rims?
The hubcaps.
Yeah, they
Okay.
have
I was like, that's
Steely.
wild.
But then after that, then we owned this car. Whoops.
Nothing changed.
We owned that car.
Huh?
I
you
found it and bought it back. Remember?
Oh, yep.
Because we'd sold it in the meantime.
And then you got all excited. Wait,
Actually, wait, sorry, before that car, like before the white one, we had this one, which was only on the road for about a day and a half. What?
Is that painted or is that plastic dip?
Rohan,
Plastic dip.
can you ask me about Project Car One?
Project Car 1. Is there a question for it?
No. Just asking about Project Car 1. Just asking.
What was Project Car 1?
What was Project Car 1?
So that was Project Car 1.
Yeah, we don't talk about this.
Just so you know, like I've been working here for a little while, and that's still all I get. I did find out about it though.
Yeah,
I have connections who were around back then.
that's fine.
I'm not going to say it.
You can talk about it.
I
I'm not talking about it.
understand why you don't talk about it.
Jacob, it has STI taillights.
I fixed the stream.
I approve. Zeb also said, but I have to wait till my kids move out or get kicked out. Which works.
Fair.
Yeah, let's bring Rohan back. We'll bring it back.
He's
Yeah.
got to apologize first.
We got to add him.
There you go.
Yay!
But yeah, no, one of the old customers, old mates, filled me in because I'm like, I have no idea. I want to know, and he's told me. I'm like,
Wait, one of whose customers?
one of our old customers.
One of our old customers.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. Me and him are pretty good mates. Kind of went to TAFE together for a bit. So he knows the story.
Yeah.
And yeah, he told me, and I'm just like, yeah, I won't ask Nathan again.
Quick question: Is it still on the road now?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't think so. We sold the shell, like the bare shell, not even a rolling shell, to a guy up north who's going to turn it into a rally car. So yeah.
Stickman says good fixing, Nathan.
Why?
For which car? I don't know.
I don't know.
He's probably referring to this one.
And I don't know if it's crushed. Like Nathan said, it became a
No
rally
idea.
car.
It was supposed to be a rally car, so I don't know.
Oh, Jason remembers that car as well.
Had a butt plug in it. Did it?
That one?
I think he's talking about the boot was full of water, and we pulled out the bung to drain it.
Ah,
Yeah.
could be.
Anyway,
That's
we're
a
not talking
terrible
about that.
exhaust.
So this was project car number 2. This was when we bought it.
I know this car.
Yeah. This was when we bought it. This was when we finished. No, this is it being the workhorse.
This is when it was a slapper, wasn't
Yes.
it?
And this was when we finished it.
Good old slapper.
Yeah.
And when I say slapper, I'm talking about piston slap. Like the person who built the motor may have got the pistons before he bought the heads.
No. He had the head.
Ah,
Excuse me.
block. I mean,
He had the block too. He bought the pistons, sent the block to get honed, and they bought it instead of just honing it. Yeah.
So it slapped a little bit.
A lot bit.
Yeah.
And went through like 1.5 liters of oil in a day and a half. So
Yeah.
that was fun.
This was definitely like I remember this car. This car was fun.
Yeah.
This one like had a bit of go juice.
Yeah.
Have you got the photo
Which photo?
of the back with us three?
No. I was rushed finding all these photos, so no, I did not find that photo.
There's a photo that I really like.
We're going to find that for like
We
the
had the slapper.
video that we do for this one.
We had the slapper, the GF8, and the GC8.
Yeah.
All three of us stick it up, chilling.
It
That was
good
a fun day because it was. I beat you.
Yeah.
You beat
I beat
Muhammad.
Muhammad. Yeah.
Muhammad beat me.
Yeah, how did that work?
I
But then
don't-
Muhammad wouldn't re-race any of us.
So it was a very confusing day where we all beat someone,
Yeah,
but we couldn't beat everyone.
yeah. But yeah,
Oh.
like I said, we put that car to really good use. Probably in that photo on the right, probably more use than we should have put it to. What?
That's the day Muhammad. Well, not that one. The track day. That's when he drove off the edge of the track.
Was it that day?
He didn't
I
brake.
still
and
haven't done that yet.
his brakes like faded, and he had no brakes to get around the corner. He said halfway it looks like Miles was. Is what Zeb said. Yeah, like this car was gangster. Like I did like this car.
Yeah.
Not as gangster as the one that's coming up next, though.
Oh yeah. You reckon?
Wait, which one? It is the next one, isn't
Not that one. That one.
it? Yeah.
Hey, that looks like John's car.
This is now currently John's rolling shell.
I believe it's John's mum's parts car.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Hey Jacob,
No,
you could do this.
not yet.
You could do this too.
I know people. This. Oh, Steve said that's my trailer. He still has it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this photo, I feel like this was like the pinnacle of this car.
Hmm.
Like
Well, this was like the day we got it registered, I think.
having the rays on it. I regret you taking.
I
those
said that last time. Yes,
so
they looked
much.
better.
Like just the stance on this thing. It was a tough car. It was a nice car.
I think if I was going to do another one, I'd do an SG Series 2.
Yeah.
Like this.
Do you have a photo of that?
Do you? Are you just going to pull up what's his name's car?
Hmm?
Are you just going to pull up what's his name's car?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You just keep talking what's next. And
All right.
stuff.
Well, I feel like we've talked extensively about the Fozzers in the past live
we
stream.
don't need to
So,
talk about that.
and you're talking about them this week anyway, aren't you? Or
Yeah.
for next Monday?
For Monday I'll be talking about it. There's not too much
Probably
on
not
it.
these cars, but
No,
Foresters.
just in general.
Yeah.
And then some unique stuff.
Wait, was that a spoiler? Should we not have talked about that? Pretend I didn't say anything.
It's fun. Drop
Anyway.
yours.
After that was this one.
Drop yours for a sec.
Huh?
Drop yours for a sec.
My
Oh,
wife.
there you go. You don't have to- That's the front end you want.
Ooh, yep.
Obviously, without the fish tank.
Yeah, preferably.
Nathan's mentioned this a few times.
What do you mean? There's
before.
topped up blinker fluid right there.
That is exactly what I'd want to do in Mighty Car Mods. I think it's Turbo and Temples for like 2 seconds.
I'm pretty sure if you look up Joe
Yeah.
Traversi's one,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
starting to get to the
That's
stage.
why I thought you were going to bring that up.
No, I just brought this one up because, like I said, I'll getting photos ready for this week's video, and obviously I'm talking about Foresters. So, is it safe to put yours back up now?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Can we
yes,
talk about this car. This is actually the longest running car that we've had. I don't know if that's sad or.
running is very
I'm driving it home tonight,
yeah,
so it's running. It beats walking.
just runs.
Although, mind you, I came close today. Where is it? Somebody forgot to stop before we had to go and do a bunch of jobs this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the other one
Bad.
before that?
What? I didn't run out though. It was great.
Wasn't the side before this?
We bought that before this, but we didn't put it on the road before this. Yeah. So yeah, this is the the catchphrase to go with this car is it's the Outback. Nobody cares. Although I think it's probably got the most care out of any of the cars that we've got, even though it's like just throw parts at it and keep going.
I mean, it's got
I feel like it's only got the most care because it breaks and you're like, I need it now.
Yeah.
So we fix it.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
when everyone chipped in to get the new used engine dropped in.
Yeah. Well. Oh, you mean pitched in? Yeah.
That was good fun.
I mean, I spent most of the time actually just spray painting your CV shafts red.
Yeah, they're still in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were going to go STI pink, but unfortunately you didn't have any pink paint. So, yeah, red had to do.
so yeah, this one's still kind of kicking. Like, Nathan's driven it into a ditch, ripped the front bar off, had someone drive into the back of it, he snapped the tail shaft, blown the
Hey,
motor
I didn't snap it.
up.
I wore that away over like a year.
Yeah, blew the motor up. Actually, no, it didn't blow the motor up, blew a timing belt up.
Not even the timing belt.
Yeah, like the cam gear blew up.
No, the
Oh.
idler.
Out of the pulley, sorry.
Yeah.
What else is
I think I might still have a picture of that.
flat tires,
A couple of times, yeah.
suspension wanting
It
to
wasn't
shoot
a
out.
flat tire. It was a slow leak for about 6 months before I finally spent the $20 to get a patch.
Yeah, so this car's saying
I think it was even $20. I think it was 15.
Usually it's about
been
15.
towards this one.
Yeah, a little bit.
But then I feel like we've only really got two more cars, I guess.
One more. What's the other one?
Well, you've talked about your wife's car before.
Oh yeah, I didn't get a photo of that one. Should probably get a photo of that one.
We have next would be Zistai.
Zisvan! Project car number 4, which everyone seems to think that I should have kept.
But that's like me. Everyone reckons I should have kept my SDI, and I'm still like,
Why?
I don't know. Like I'm at the stage, like the GC8, I probably should have kept, especially now that like stock GC8s are going for 10 plus grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
it's still weird people asking that much money for a GC.
And as everyone knew, bar that little rust hole in the boot of my car, mine was pretty clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just one of those things. But yeah, this SDI was good. It was fun.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't-
mine. It was wrong time.
I
to have
think
it.
I should have changed it back to stock sway bars,
Yes.
and then I probably would have had more fun in it. I think.
I got a picture of the cam gear if you want it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You put it up on the stream?
I don't think I could. I can send it to you.
You hold it up to the camera?
Oh, that works as well. So there we go.
Wait. We're going to make this bigger.
There we go. That is what happened to Cito's motor. Oh, there we go. So that was one of the idlers that decided to give way for other things,
yeah.
mostly including
I
air.
still stand by. I told you it didn't sound like Big End.
And I've got all the videos
that
for.
sounds hideous. Wait, my key's still here? Yeah.
So am I. Oh, wait, no, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back now. Okay, what Stickman said, Jacob needed to not keep the STI because without it, my Outback probably wouldn't have been. Yeah, because he put a lot of stuff off my old STI.
Yeah, true.
which is good. Like I keep forgetting that because he did get a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I gave the green manifold away for like display purposes.
No. To
Yeah.
who?
Well, now I feel bad because now I know what car I just took off.
Why?
That sounded like the big bug eye that's at the front. No, it couldn't have been. I reckon it was Casey. I'm going to blame Casey.
Yeah.
We'll go to Jace now. What are some of the rare items you wish you kept?
That
STI
STI
genome stuff.
and the STI cluster that Jason now has.
Yeah.
So Jason has what? What STI cluster that Jason
It's a
has?
10K.
Wait,
No.
was that from us?
Yeah, it was from you guys. It was
Really?
a 10K cluster.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, confirm
yeah,
that.
the Defi
Jason.
genome stuff. Because you had
Yeah.
a fair bit of that, eh?
Yeah.
What other bits?
Lots.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff that, like, even with me working,
Stuff.
yeah, with me working with Nathan, like, there was lots of stuff that I wanted that I'd just be like,
Someone's going to buy it.
Customers
And,
first,
yeah. Which was pretty much the prevailing attitude.
No, it's not 10K. It was a.
dude, he's going to smack you by the sound of that.
It probably is because I don't remember exactly what the number was.
It's probably
but-
not.
No. The actual gauge ended at a much higher number. I just can't remember what number it was.
Yeah, probably 9.
No, as in the numbers went past what a normal gauge would go to. So your red line was still at the same spot, 8.
No, as far as I knew, the red lines of the fancier ones went further up because they revved out to like 9, 10K.
Yeah,
Oh, no, Jason only has
but the red line was what 8K, something like that. But the actual numbers went beyond
it's
that.
bad, but I just really want to paste that song in again.
Yeah.
Just to smack Jason with it.
That's not cool.
But yeah. What other red stuff did you have that you got rid of? But yeah, 9K. See, I'm a slap you right. I'm questioning my intelligence. It was a 9K red.
9K red line, but the actual gauge itself went higher,
Yeah, it probably went up to like 12 in that.
something like that.
I don't know. But yeah, 9K red line is what Jason said.
Yeah.
What was your favorite car?
Ooh.
We'll mix it
In
with
what
the
sense?
favorite car if you could build a GCA to anything. Like let's mix it that way.
If I could what? Build a GCA to anything?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the white one?
Well, I
Yeah, I
feel
want
like
white
because
GCA.
obviously your favorite car would probably be your GCA.
Probably, yeah.
It's either that or the Gen 2.
No, maybe the GT.
Yeah.
It was
But-
a good, like you said, it's a good cruise car.
Yeah, it's crazy how like
You didn't finish yet because I finally got the photos ready. So there is one other car that we
Yeah.
forgot.
there is one other car. We got to have. Oh yeah, that's
Two
it.
other cars, then technically.
Yeah, we did forget that one. How did we forget that one?
I don't know.
That one
Well-
actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I actually liked that one, but I don't know for what we do and how close we live now. It was probably a bit overkill.
And like the fact that I got to drive it the first night.
Yeah.
Like I got to drive it home was fun.
No, that was good. So for those who don't know, this was I think it was a 99 Subaru Legacy B4, so JDM import. That was cool.
From New Zealand, wasn't it?
Yes. From New Zealand, bro. Isn't that where Zeb's from?
New Zealand. Oh, look. Zeb's throwing someone under the bus. He said, who was your favorite worker over the years and your wife doesn't count? Probably my alternate personality then. No.
It's just, bro.
As far as I know, there's only 3, isn't there?
What?
Like 3 official workers.
4.
Who was the fourth one?
You really count him?
Not really.
Oh, I'm just curious now.
Why?
No, I already know the answer. It's like
How is that even a question?
Zeb.
We fired one and the other one's my wife, so you know.
And Mordecai ended up getting more hours next door anyway. So
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot he worked here. I haven't seen him for such a long time. Sorry, man. Anyway. What?
just his comment. He's really asking for it. But yeah, no, the B4's the Legacy.
Yeah. But no, the other one that you would have been talking about was this one.
Yeah, I forgot about this one.
It's a
What about
WRX.
Well, no,
I forgot about this one. You remembered this one.
It's a WRX.
Yeah, it's a WRX Outback.
Yeah.
And by which I mean it's an Outback with WRX on the number plates. But anyway, most of you have probably seen this around somewhere.
this one, it's the workhorse.
Well, this is what we changed to after the B4.
Yeah.
And yeah, it actually works a lot better than the B4 because being a wagon, we have 2 young kids. We can throw bikes, scooters, whatever in the back and just go. It's great. What?
I was just thinking you were going to say throw it in the back. It's a wagon. We can throw it in the back.
It's not the 1960s anymore.
Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. And the car that you were asking about would have been. Oh yeah, no, sorry. It promptly decided to break itself the first night we took it out for a drive.
Yeah, but we got that thing dirt cheap.
Yeah, I know, but it was just the radiator. There was 2 radiators to choose from. Chose one, and it started leaking the first night. So then had to come back and put the other one in. This photo was proof that I was working on it till sunrise.
Well, see, if someone could keep their shirt on, we have a few images of me and you walking out at daylight numerous times.
I thought it was once
Well, I know there's at least once.
when we were working on stuff.
Yeah, and then there's footage of me sleeping on the lounge at the
Oh,
front.
yeah, that was your own car.
Yeah. Good fun. Good fun.
Okay, so sorry, your other question was this car. If I was going to build a car again, I'd make it look like this.
Yeah, it's nice setup.
It's got black door handles.
I don't want one of these.
Yeah, that one you've always wanted.
Yeah.
Like, I know you've always wanted one of those.
Actually, I've wanted this one since before this one. But I'd probably have both. Maybe that could be the family car, and that could be like mine.
The rims are cool on the
That could
wagon.
be yours, and then the other one could be Triss's.
Yeah.
And I agree with what Seb said. If it was a Thursday, there would be more people in that pick. Because I'm pretty sure if it happened on a Thursday, most of us would have stayed around to make sure it was. Because that was the one thing that I did like about like the group of people and at that workshop. Like if someone broke down and they needed help, we just stayed.
Well, that's what we want to get back to.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, in my particular case,
Not as a wrecker, though, probably.
I pull up a chair and just sit there, watch Jacob fix his car.
There was a lot of that, too.
Yeah.
Jason said that white sedan looks like the one that used to be on the hoist. That was probably the idea.
Yeah.
Now that I think
Well,
about
that's the thing. Like we were getting parts to try to make. Like this is what Sego's kind of vision was with that. Well,
Yeah.
it was both mine and Sego's vision for the white one on the hoist. The only difference would have been the bonnet. Well, we didn't want to have the WRX one. We were going to run
it, flat bonnet.
a flat one.
Yeah.
Just because we were going from down anyway.
Yeah.
And it would pretty much look exactly like that. Stock as a rock looking.
Yeah.
But had decent power. Like that was the plan.
Yeah.
I'll let you click it and read it out.
Zeb says, like my falls in the Great Fire. Yep, and that's why Zeb's never worked on his car down there again. Actually, I think he did after
I
that.
was going
didn't
to say, I'm pretty sure it did a few times.
he? Yeah, but anyway. That's why we no longer have a workshop. That was-
No, that's why I no longer have a fire extinguisher in my car
yeah.
because I have never got another one since I wasted it.
What other questions did you guys have?
He's
I
got
feel
one.
like there's a lot we haven't answered yet.
There is.
You know what? Do we do a part 2 next week and give the opportunity for people to?
Zeb said he gave you one.
I can't remember that.
A fire extinguisher.
Maybe.
You might have left it sitting on the floor in the shop.
Yeah,
Did you still?
maybe.
The way you just answered that really quick.
That was real
You may have
quick,
left it
man.
on the floor of the shop. Do you have something to say, Rohan?
No, the only fire extinguisher that I have in my car
Is the one that was off the floor of 3P?
no, was the one that I got in my previous car that's probably out of date by now.
But you know what? I reckon we call it for the night.
Yeah. Right.
And poke some more at you next week.
No.
Why not?
This isn't going over 2 weeks
Why not?
because we're getting back to information next week.
This is information.
It
Yeah,
is.
not really.
Actually, before we wrap up, I have one question.
Yeah.
In your experience with wrecking,
Yeah.
did you ever have a customer come in, except for the
Yeah,
1.8,
actually, quite a lot of them.
except for the 1.8 story?
Yeah.
Ever have a customer come in and say stuff, and you're like, "What in the world just happened?" Kind of thing, or something happened in the shop, like when a customer came in, said some stuff, or
Yes.
went to pick up something.
Yeah.
Anything in particular, like you'd be able to know?
No, not really.
Are we talking like things that we just
Just
couldn't wrap
out
our
of this
heads
world.
around?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
plenty.
Like,
I think he might be still at the front. Blew up a cam gear in a forest, up put a new one in that still worked.
Yeah.
And then blew up another time.
But we know that actually happened.
And it still worked. Yeah, I know, but when
Yeah.
we heard about
Yeah,
it, we
true.
didn't believe it. And then when he's come down for a second bit, saying that it worked initially and then broke again, it's like, okay, and then it just worked.
it's like when
Yeah.
it's like when I snapped my towing belt on Tambo, stepped a new one on the car, ran fine.
Zeb said he drew bits all over it. I think that's still
Ah,
the old
I
version.
don't know which one that is.
Yeah.
Huh?
I still think that's still down there.
Okay. We wiped all that.
Yeah, you wiped it.
Yeah.
But
Everything off. Anyway, quick, go through the last few questions.
what car? We did. What car would you want? Did we GTR?
And
Why
then-
Subarus?
I just saw one on the front of B Rally when I was in grade 5 and decided I wanted one. Took 10 years, but yeah, I finally bought one.
Fair. Fair is fair. Rohan.
Top speed run in Mexico.
145, I think.
I got you beating one on turbo.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, that wasn't on purpose.
That's
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, the ones on purpose. What were they? 150 something?
I think it was around 150 because
150,
you had to
I think.
top out a certain gear.
155, maybe.
fair enough.
Check message Nathan. Michelle always carried a fire extinguisher. Check message Nathan. So top speed. You kind of answered the what would you have done differently on the STI, so like change sway bars and
Yeah,
stuff.
changed the sway bars. And I might not have gone E85.
What's your favorite car to work on?
I don't know. They're all pretty much the same.
Except for yours. Yours is trash.
Well, except for
okay, Subarus then.
except for the second gen Liberty as well, doing a time belt on one of those.
What? Why?
Well,
did I get
Cito
logged
said
out?
it sounds like a no thanks. So
I got logged out of something. Anyway. my issue. Whoa. Okay.
What was it?
what? Okay.
This is from Michelle.
Is it pop up now?
No,
Headlights?
No.
No.
Pop it down.
None of that. All right. Let me get this photo up. So Michelle sent us this along with the comment, the caption comment. Hang on.
Zeb said timing belt on any of them sucks. Something.
Suck donkey something or other.
So before I put this up,
I don't know. There's a lot of weird symbols there.
where's the comment? Here we go. Before I put this up, Michelle said, I always carried a fire extinguisher in the FOS. Can't believe I never needed it. So I'm going to put my screen share up. How do I put my screen share back up? Yeah, I can put my screen share.
I was going to say, none of us can add your screen share except for you. That locked up, didn't it?
I don't know. Did it?
Good question.
That's nice. So was that in the rally car?
Sounded like it was in the FOS.
That was in the falls. I'm so confused because the seals look immaculate.
I think it's just oil and dirt on the outside.
But everything else looks like it's cooked. Is it just dirt
Yeah, I think so.
or is it fire?
I'm not sure.
I feel like it's fire because why would she mention a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, look at those rings.
Fire
Fire.
dirt.
Jason said this was FOS.
Is it fire or just dirt?
I think it's just dirt.
Both.
It looks like it's missing a bolt. Fire Dirt, Joe Dirt's brother.
Oh gosh. Anyway, what was your next question?
I think that's not it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you sent
just
me.
going on Dirt.
I know. What cars do you hate?
Oh yeah, what cars do you hate?
Falcons, Commodores, and Rotaries.
Why?
Crap, and always broken crap.
Yeah.
Reasons why I never own an
Cars
RX-8.
don't hold their value, and Rotaries just always break.
Yeah, but Australian cars, I don't know about falling apart. They're pretty well maintained. Like if you maintain,
Yeah, but who does? How many well-maintained Australian cars do you know about compared to the ones that aren't well-maintained? Like in comparative figures, which ones are going to be?
yeah, these days with the XR6s and that, it's changing a bit.
Yeah, these days, like 50, 100 years later.
Zeb's like, my Falcon's great. Yeah, and the fact that as soon as Holden shut down, it's like, we need to take care of everything.
And then you get all the bogans trying to sell their V6 combos for, adding an extra zero onto the price.
Yeah, but we can't complain about that because you've also got the JDM guys saying...
But like, look, I can't be alone in this because they've disappeared from manufacturing, 5-6 years ago now? I don't even remember how long ago it's been. And I don't see any mass uproar protest about it. No one's trying to save it. No one's, overly upset about it or hugely upset about it.
Jason's asking a big question. We'll leave this as the last question before we close out.
Yeah.
Very important question. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Personally, I
Can't
wouldn't.
fence here.
No, personally, I wouldn't have pineapple on pizza.
What about banana on pizza?
Whoa.
With chocolate and marshmallows and stuff?
I've tried that. That's good.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where's your defense that no pineapple on pizza? It can't be because it's fruit and it doesn't suit pizza.
No, not
Stickman
that.
says I was following him in ELGLI this morning. It was an old guy driving.
Yeah.
Those are the rare examples. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna
it's
say-
just that the majority are trash.
Most of them are trash. But that happened even back in the old days. Like,
Yeah, I
with
know.
the drums and that, you just beat bazookas out of it.
Well,
I
I know of someone that his brother
Whoa.
owned.
Oh, you're making me hungry now.
I haven't tried that.
Of
Of course, I haven't tried that.
I think you could try that. It's
I
a Hershey-
could.
it's a Hershey's.
Okay,
So,
that's going to be good then.
okay, let's call it. So, if you enjoyed this, remember to like it, I guess. Join us next week. Give us a thumbs up. We'll be back next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Well, every Thursday.
Yeah, it will be a little bit more informative next time instead of just throwing me under the bus.
Yeah, try and let us know a subject you want us to talk about.
Oh, Zeb's got a question. Would you do a 4-wheel drive?
Real
one? Nope, I wouldn't.
I would eventually.
I'd probably kill someone, or at least, a few pillars in a parking lot, car park.
But, just hit us with something you want us to talk about next week, because I'm hitting the wall. I'm brain farting.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because remember I was going to do turbos, and I'm like, we've already done turbos.
Wheels?
Yeah, we could do wheels. I mean, I got
Do
to
sway
learn
bars?
offsets.
Sway bars and mounts? Actually, that might be relevant.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
We've
let
got
us know.
options. We'll think of
Um,
something if you don't tell us something.
Yeah, so stream was done by the Dot Mill. He eventually fixed the echo again.
Again,
Once someone told us it was there.
And,
Anyway,
yeah.
Zeb said that he was thinking Land Cruiser,
supercharged or turbo.
everything needs to be turbo.
I wouldn't do it. I've driven a Land Cruiser once. It was my uncle's Sahara, and scared the living daylights out of me because I knew how much it was worth. But then he's just like, you know what? Like, just run over the people. Like, you got money to play with? I do. Go for it.
Terrible. But yeah. So we'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Oh, there we go.